DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, hope you're all well. It's Monday. Monday tags. Nice. And today, well, it's not quite as good weather as it was the last time that I made a vlog or something, but it's good weather for doing a tag. No sun in the eyes. Okay, so the first tag, as usual, will be the 5 questions from Jasmine. Hello there, Jasmine. Glad to see that you are still online. It's nice, and as others have said, well, if you're not there next week, well, we'll wait. But I hope that things go well for you, and that that it'll be an easy changeover from one provider to another. Okay, so let's start with those questions. Question 1: are you happy? Yeah, I am actually. Yeah, I am. Overall, I'm a pretty happy person. Like everybody, I'll have my times when I'm feeling, slightly down or a little bit off weather or something like that. And, I'm not like running around smiling the whole day, or even, there's periods where I'm less, but I am overall happy. I know how to put it this way. I know how to appreciate the good things of my life, and they are certainly more than the bad things. But you know what? I'm happy because of I was almost going to say because of my state of mind and the state of my spirit and so on. Yeah. Okay, question 2. What do you feel people should do? That's a good question, because we would always tend to want to be judgmental, I guess, when we think what people should do, because very often we want to make people be like we are, and that's not the case. So, what do you feel people should do? I was almost going to say be themselves, and let me be me. And I could push it a little bit further and say that, yeah, of course, I would like that people would have a similar mindset as mine, but would that be almost boring? So yeah, I guess that one of the things I'd say is what do I feel people should do? Well, yes, it'd be easy for me to say, repent. I said that last week, but there's a bit of that there. But then again, I think that the fact is that if, well, let me get just slightly theological. If God is able, and God's a lot bigger than I am, if God's able to say you've got free will, I guess I might have to say the same. Yeah. Okay. Question 3. What don't you like hearing people say? I don't like hearing people blaspheme, swear. Actually, I think Jasmine said the same thing. I really don't like hearing, for example, I'm not that prude. If I hear the F word or what, I every now and then, okay, but if it has to be like 5 times in the same sentence, and it's part of it's like if the F word is used almost as a comma, no. And the other thing I find extremely sad and irritant and really gets to me is certain ways of talking about about Jesus, about Christians, about God, in a way that as far as I'm concerned, is not necessary. You have other ways to express yourself, but a lot of people do it. I'm afraid that's the way it is. So that was the question. Question 4. Well, I'm going through these questions really fast, aren't I? What just isn't fair? Life? I guess one could say, that there's a lot there's a lot that if you look at it, I mean, nothing is really fair. Are we getting what we deserve? No. Are other people acting in a way that we find just and correct? No. Um, Pretty much everything doesn't seem fair. But in a way, isn't it our job to try and make things fair, at least for those around us? Because I guess once again, when we said, how should people be? Well, I guess things could be fair, if we are masters of everything and force everything down everybody's throat, then it would be fair as far as we're concerned. Would it be fair for the others? Anyway, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what's not fair is that some people are rich and some people aren't. Well, does that have to do with fairness, or does it sometimes have to do with upbringing, hard work, just being born in the right family? What in a way does that have to do with fairness to you? Is that fairness or is that fate? And are the two intertwined? Think about it. I mean, I have to think about it myself. Yeah. Question 5 and last. What dream have you gave up on? Oh. That's an interesting one. I mean, sometimes we say, be careful what you hope for, you might get it. And sometimes it's the same with dreams, Sometimes you think like, wow, I would like to have been the boss of the department, or I'd have liked to have been really rich, or I would like to have been, and there's a lot of that when you think about it. No, like when I think like, well, I probably at one time, dreamt like many people, that I would be successful and I'd have a lot of money and so on. And finally, I think like, have I given up on those things? Well, actually, yes. But does it matter? No, really, it doesn't. There are some dreams, maybe. Yeah, well, and if we look at more simple dreams, like I guess I had dreamt at one time, that I go and visit places like Japan and Australia and New Zealand, and and I realized I most probably never will. So I guess those are dreams that I've given up on. I guess because of my age or whatever, there's certain things, dreams that I've wanted to do academically or which I will never do. So yeah, there's a few things like that. That's it. We have done those 5 questions. Thank you, Jasmine, and to everybody, have a good week. I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.